What's your name?
Roger.
Roger.
Rogelio Pulido, but you can call me Roger.
Where are you from, Roger?
From Mexico.
You're from Mexico?
Yeah.
What part of Mexico are you from?
From Sonora, Puerto Rico.
How long have you been here for?
For 48 years.
Are you legalized?
Yes.
Do you have any family members out here?
Yeah.
What were the turn of events that led you to being homeless?
Well, I'm not really homeless. I stay in the camper. I still got my sisters. They own homes and everything. I used to own my home, but I see legal action for some police officers that were corrupt police officers, and they took it out of my family. Two of my brothers are dead, and so is my dad.
Explain more about that situation.
Well, the military. I have a couple of stent dockets, which there was 3 sacrifices that were done, not to me, but because of me. Because I don't know. My grandfather was a two-war vet. He fought in the Second World War and the Mexican Revolution. So my blood is well known. So there's people, like in the Bible, the people that were exiled from Egypt, I believe. Well, they had weird ways,
So you feel like there's a curse on you, in a way?
No, it's not a curse. No, it's nature at best. But you know how at the end of times, are you familiar with the spade? Well, we're living that time where, because there was a documentary in the Science Channel about a bald spot on the sun, and it's like a drip. It's like magna dripping. So there's been an asteroid just passed by on Wednesday. Did you know that? Okay, well those are constantly. I mean, this is like the 6th one. In 2018, there was one twice as big as Earth. So Mercury is 2 times as small as Earth. So that asteroid is a cinch. It could either move it out of orbit or smash it into the sun.
So what do you think?
I believe that's
you think the planet is gonna not exist anymore?
No. The only thing that could do that is if, because I'll be honest with you, I don't want to be racial or anything or biggest, but homosexuality did that. The Bible says that the main reason Jesus came to this earth was because of homosexuality and prostitution.
So you think prostitution is bad?
No, homosexuality.
You think homosexuality is bad?
Yeah, San Francisco, you get discriminated on that if you're not gay. Santa Monica, but not anymore. It's getting done because okay, the world's supposed to be Adam and Eve. That's how the world started, right? Jesus said, "Let there be light." So then people evolved, and then they started. They didn't have nothing to do, so they used to look at the stars, right? And so, well, the stars are where they're supposed to be, right? So that means I'm gonna have a good day tomorrow, right? But when have you ever look for a star that where's that star that I always see? Have you ever done that?
Never did that.
Yeah, I have many times. So I look, what is it?
So you follow the star?
Huh?
You follow the star, or what? What do you do?
No, I just know where they're supposed to be.
Oh.
So your horoscope. Then horoscopes came about. Saturn's were supposed to be. Mars is.
So you believe in horoscopes? You think that's a real thing?
I believe in luck. I believe in a little bit of luck.
So do you believe in God?
Yeah. There is a strong source than us out there. But I believe Jesus will never give you nothing you can't handle. That's why I know it's going to be all right. Because he would never give us something we can't handle. Unless...
Why would your God make you struggle like this?
It's not God. It's us.
It's you?
We're the ones that walked away from him. Have you ever seen the picture Footprints? There's a portrait of footprints. Have you ever seen that?
No, I never saw that.
Okay, there's one set of footprints. There's one set of footprints along the beach, and so one person that's having a lot of trouble in his life and everything said, "Jesus, why did you leave me?" He says, "I didn't leave you, son. I carried you." So he was carrying him. So Jesus doesn't turn his back on us. We walk away from him because sin is funner than. It's harder to be straight than to be a sinner. You know, you have more fun than sinning. But it's not really sinning. It's just in whose eyes are you sinning? You know, who are you to say? Unless you do weird stuff, you know. I mean, there is such thing as weird, you know. Things that aren't normal, you know.
Do you feel like right now times are changing into a place where nothing is considered weird?
No, yeah, there's weird things. I used to work with the Federal Bureau of Investigations in my neighborhood because my neighborhood was crazy. So we used to I used to do a lot of work for them, and once this guy named Keith, he cooked the baby, right? He cooked the baby.
Cooked the baby?
Yeah, alive. They tortured him for like. That's what I'm saying. See what you did right now? That's weird. That's not right.
This is in America or in Mexico?
Yeah, right here, right in Lennox, 111th and Delrose. We live right there, some apartments.
What?
And so the Federal Bureau of Investigations officer's name is Julio Napolio. He comes up. Okay, the baby was being tortured for like 2 weeks. He wouldn't stop crying. 24 hours a day for 2 weeks. And then nobody could stand it anymore. So my sister-in-law told me, because she knew I know the Federal Bureau of Investigations, that you need to call them and tell them that they've been torturing the baby, and you got to do something. We can't stand it no more. So he comes and says, you know what? You got to get some DNA from me. They got the barbecue in the backyard. It's right next to the wall. And I said, oh man, I'm not gonna do that, because I done a lot of crazy things for them, you know. Not crazy, but heavy.
Serious stuff. Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm not gonna do this, man. This is disgusting. He's like, come on, man. You know Keith. Hey, plus I got faith, man. You do everything for us. You know, I know you do it. I go, okay, it's done. Because when they put the baby on the barbecue, oh man, that thing was horrible. It's horrible. You know, the whole neighborhood. So I said, okay. He gives me gloves. He says, you're going to go in this way, you're going to have you on the wall, wait till nobody's there. Do not pull the whole baby out, because he's going to know that we took it. Just grab the head. He said, how am I going to do that? This is what you do. It's very brutal. But the baby's dead, right? So I go along, there's a wall that divided the apartments to the other apartments. So I go along the wall, but it's very small, so I have to crouch, right? Like football, like playing football. And so I dug and I peek over, and there he was, wrapped in foil. Big old eyes looking at me like that. So then here comes Keith with the apron that says "Kiss the Chef" and his tongs. Oh no, that was before that. He told me, this is what you gotta do, Roger. You look at the eyes, you stick your 2 fingers in, because if you try to grab the face, he's gonna pull the skin off. He's gonna know someone was there. You gotta stick your fingers in the eyeballs, tilt the head back, and snap it off. Dude, if you pull the body, he's gonna know that we're on him, and our families are in danger. Because they kill. These people kill. But they eat humans, you know? They're carnivores. So I said, okay. So I did that. I looked at the eyes, I stick the fingers in it, snap it back, pull it off, and it came off. So here comes Keith with his apron. With his apron, kiss the chef, and some tongs on it. What tongs? And I duck, so he starts yelling, Who in the hell ate the head? Who in the hell ate the head? Man, you greedy motherfuckers.
What the?
So there's my homeboy Youngblood's on the window over here. I call him Youngblood because he looks like a little kid, but he's my age. So he's in the window and he's like, man, Roger, you're sick, man. I'm like, man, tell me about it, man. They picked me to do this. So I go back to my house. I go back to the house. And I put it in a box, and we're waiting for him. And I'm showing it to everybody, to my aunt, to everybody. Hey, look what I got. So when he gets there, he's like, oh, this is good. Go get some more. No, get out of here, man. I'm not going to get some more. You need to go get some more. What do you want? I want the arm this time. So I go back and get the arm. But the arm, I give it to him in front of Keith in a dinner plate. Right? Because somebody was filming. So I gave it to him. Here you go. Here you go, sir. Here's what you wanted. And some other guy, Joey Serta. Joey, he was standing over there. We're friends too, Joey and me. So yeah, when you see, that's weird.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
How did you get involved in that?
Well, I used to do work for them. Have you ever heard of bros? What bros is? Bros is in the Bible. That's when you pass gross. That's called bros with a B. When the disciples used to ask Jesus, teach us about bros, because Jesus knew they were gonna move a star.
So you were just an informant, or you were like?
No, not informant. No. What kind of publicity is this gonna have?
Right now it's a new channel, so it's a new channel, but it's I feel like it's gonna get a big audience one day.
Yeah, I would have to consult with them in order to say
exactly.
Yeah.
What your position was.
Serious work.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was taking care of people, because when you have people like that, okay, they're homosexual, they eat kids, they eat shit, they kill old people. Once I went, he had this old lady. Okay, he locked up the husband. They call her Lady E, and Psycho Mike. So they lock up Psycho Mike and Lady E. I don't know where she's at. So somebody goes and tells me, go, Psycho Mike has Lady E's grandmother. You know she was on the floor laid out, passed out, and he was butt naked because he had a butt like this. All that family, that was ass like this, man. And he was sitting on her and fucking suffocated her with his ass, right? But he has his gun right here, right on the table. And he's like, I know that Roger's around here, so I better hurry up. So I have my gun, right? And I had to sneak into his house in a way where he doesn't hear me, right? And I have my gun. So if he hears me, he's gonna grab his gun, and he's gonna shoot back. But this lady's almost dead, right? See, that's sick. That's gross.
Mm-hmm.
It's past gross. Mm-hmm. So when Jesus, they used to have. So yeah, I shot him. I shot him in the wing. That's when you don't want to kill somebody. You shoot him right here in the wing.
Oh yeah,
he got a lot of muscle. See?
Oh, so you knew what
you down.
You knew what you were doing.
And then you shoot it on the end, and it goes right through the muscle. It doesn't.
Where did you learn that?
Right here. Can I touch him?
Yeah.
See right there?
Yeah.
Right there. See his muscle right there. You just slow them down. They just crouch down. And that's just what you want.
Where did you learn that trick?
I made all that up. I used to make all kinds of stuff for them. I used to cause when they raid, sometimes you just get there with the door. And how would you kick this one in? Well, the doorknob is like this, like that. You probably have to kick it different, And then I would invent stuff. I was always working on something. But they invented a lot of stuff behind me.
Growing up, did a lot of your peers think you were white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even thought I was white because my brother had dark features.
You thought you were white too?
Yeah, my brother had dark features.
Do you guys have the same exact parents, or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but my mom has dark features. My dad's a descendant. He's got Italian descent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I knew we were brothers, but we didn't live it.
So you got something from an older family member, some traits.
What do you mean?
Like something from a grandparent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. From Los Altos de Jalisco, my mom, both of them, they're from Los Altos de Jalisco. Vicente Fernandez, when he done from around there. Yeah, my dad no, he knew Vicente Fernandez. Him and Vicente Fernandez didn't get along.
Why didn't they get along?
Because my dad taught him everything he knows. And
so your dad's a musician as well?
He was. He had to stop because when his dad was killed at 8. My grandfather, I think his name's Manuel. Pretty sure it's Manuel. So he had to stop so he wouldn't, because he was self-defense,
So he had to kill in self-defense, so he had to stop.
No, he had to kill the guy that killed my grandfather. So they say, no, you can't play guitar no more because that guy's going to come after you.
So he can't perform anywhere because they know.
Yeah, and then a lot of
it's going to get shut down. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, but Jesus wouldn't talk for days. When the disciples would teach us about growth, he wouldn't speak for days. That means don't talk about it because it grosses you out. I think it scares the world. You see how it's scary when you say it?
What scares the world?
Gross.
Gross?
It makes it a scary world.
What is gross?
It's worse than gross. The word gross is in the Bible too, but there's also gross. I read it myself.
What does it mean?
It just means so disgusting you don't even want to talk about.
Bros, like brothers, like your friend, bro, like your friend.
No, bros. BROSS. Bros.
Gross.
So it's like gross. Gross is GROSS.
So it's like gross.
Yeah.
When did you find that one out?
Well, I read it in the Bible, but I didn't know what it meant. And okay, you know the Last Supper. You know the picture of the Last Supper with Jesus.
Yeah.
Could you tell me which one is Judas?
The one right next to him, right?
Oh yeah, but what's he doing? Do you see what he's doing to him?
Mm-mm.
He's threatening him. He's threatening Jesus. I had the painting not too long ago, but I had it in a shopping cart, and it was a trunk. It was like a branch, but it was cut at like a 45 degree, and then, but Judas is actually threatening him, going like this. It's going like this to the back of his head.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's going like this. That's gross.
Yeah.
Because that's blasphemy. Because but Jesus, you notice how Jesus goes like this and has a smile, like sort of comfortable on his face. He knows Judas is doing that behind him.
Do you use drugs?
I'd rather not answer that.
Okay. Have you ever dealt with substance abuse issues?
No, I don't have a problem with drugs or alcohol.
What kind of jobs have you had?
I've had I feel like Bob Ho. You know Bob Ho? The one that dude, that cable from Dirty Jobs. He gave him a dirty job. He gave him a dirty job like every day. Like every day's a different dirty job. Once he came out, castrating sheep. But castrating sheep, they got little testicles, so you can't do it with scissors or pliers. You got to pull them out with your teeth.
You have to castrate a sheep before?
No, him, Bob Ho, not me.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, but he has dirty jobs. Like for me, for example, once I peddled selling coupon book for AIDS. For AIDS, nobody buys nothing. All you get is door slammed in your face. I did body work in Guadalajara, and nothing but sun. In San Diego, you do it by hand. Oh, there's no machinery, and sledgehammers and very heavy work. And then gardening, very heavy work. And when I was 8, some police officers, they threw me in a swimming pool with a straitjacket. Yeah, they put a straitjacket on me.
How did you get out?
I traded water for a while.
They just fucked with you and let you out?
I was trading water for a while, and then I had a girlfriend in Guadalupe, and I seen her. I was trading water, and she started that. Help me! You better help me! You know, she was mad. She said, "No, Lupe, no, help me!" So I was trading water with locks and chains on. And I don't know how long I traded water for, but imagine trading water is hard.
Yeah.
Now with the straitjacket, and I seen her actually talking to him outside on the sidewalk.
Why you could have sued and got a bunch of money for that?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Oh, you did.
It's like you have to take back like four checks going on 5.
Sheesh.
Yeah. The CIA, I need the CIA. I sued the CIA. I just submit them to a civil matter. They can't show up. They get court-martialed if they show up to a civil matter.
Yeah.
Because they get identified as the CIA. They got to go through the Federal Bureau of Investigations first. And they call the Federal Bureau of Investigations. So yeah, we're after this person. So the Federal Bureau of Investigations goes to they find out where you're at the job or the residence, and then they show the credentials. You know, they're in suits, of course. You need to come with us. You're wanted by the CIA. So they take the prisoner, and then they call the CIA. We got your prisoner. You know. And then they deliver the prisoner. But the CIA cannot be in the United States because they don't interfere with domestic law. So the military issue these stent dockets, which means it jumps over the DA because the CIA controls the DA.
Yeah.
That's why they thought they were going to take over the country.
So, do you think the CIA controls the influx of drugs from Mexico to America?
They're making a mess right now. Yeah, like speed.
Yeah.
It's made with the mild acid. It's just the red phosphorus. Okay, red phosphorus is the matches. Like when you strike a match, they put it in blush for women. You know how it looks sort of shiny. It's really smooth, red phosphorus. So that's how you make it with the low grade acid and red phosphorus, and then you add methamphetamine, right? And so these, what these guys are doing? They're pigs. First of all, if you do it in the United States, you sell it in the United States, you're money laundering and you're racketeering. Racketeering carries 50 to life. And then they investigate everything. You're in the country illegally, out of your jurisdiction, embarrassing the government, racketeering, and laundering money. That's like, so they will show up to a civil matter. Yeah. I made a citizen's complaint against them for persecuting a United States citizen. I'm a derived citizen, not I derived citizenship from my dad.
So you were born in Mexico?
Yeah, I got my dad's driving license right here. Is it right if I get it?
No, yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, I showed you derived citizenship.
Do you ever go back?
Just to visit.
Why do people from Mexico come to America? Why do they like
Pursue
America?
happiness.
Pursue happiness?
Yeah, a better life.
How is it a better life here?
Well, it's better to be poor here than be poor over there. No, well, actually,
because I feel like if you come here, you might struggle more because you're paying more and getting less.
Well,
you're getting a little bit more, but you're paying a lot more.
Yeah. Well, they welcome you because they want your Social Security. That's why they try to deport you. They keep your Social Security. They just make up a fake death certificate and so they welcome illegals. Actually, this is my dad's driver's license right here. He was born in. I was under the age of 18 when he became a citizen. So I derived citizenship from him when my younger brother was born. So here's his Social Security. See, this is my green card right here. She just got a V for Wawa.
Oh, wow.
Violence Against Women Act.
Wow.
See, the Violence Against Women Act.
What you got, a domestic violence charge or something?
No, this is, I'm relieved.
Oh,
This is not a charge. I'm relieved because anybody could, since they sacrificed my girlfriend. When Keith did that, he also tried to sacrifice my girlfriend Crystal. Crystal is alive. Crystal is alive. It's a really long story.
It's a long story.
Yeah.
With Keith. It sounds like some crazy shit right there.
Yeah, but I think this world's gonna be all right because everybody's aware now. See, I know more about it because I know these people that did it. It's right there across the street. His name's Fred Hansen.
Yeah.
So if homosexuality wins the heterosexual and
you think transgenders are women?
Huh?
You think transgender women are real women?
No, because your soul, you can't. How are you gonna change your soul?
But they say that they are.
Yeah, but the soul, you can't change the soul. You can't cut nothing off the soul. Like if a man cuts his penis off.
But they say in their soul that they're women.
What about the soul? Does the soul have one? Are you gonna cut it off the soul too? You know what I'm saying? I've never told nobody that, but I've known it all my life. But I've never told nobody that until now.
Yeah.
You can't alter the soul.
Yeah.
You know?
What's the last movie you watched?
Oh man, well, they held me for since I beat the CIA and they opened the county jail. They put me in the county jail, lost me in the system. So the last Mariposa del Barrio with Jenny Rivera, because I knew Jenny Rivera in Long Beach. Mm-hmm. I knew her personally. Yeah, I am virginized Jenny Rivera. So because a lot of people.
You said you unvirginized Jenny Rivera?
Yeah.
So you took her virginity?
Yeah, but I didn't tell nobody. Cause Cynthia, her and Cynthia.
This is exclusive content.
Cynthia
Right?
no, there was one sick Cynthia and there's a good Cynthia. So that's all I can say. So I didn't say nothing, so the bad Cynthia wouldn't find out.
What are you gonna say the people out here that think you're lying?
I don't care. They can think whatever they want to think. I can't stop people from thinking wrong, you know? I got no reason. Does it look like I'm afraid? People lie when they're afraid. I'm not afraid.
What's the best Mexican food spot in LA? Tacos.
Oh, tacos.
Yeah.
Right now, it's really right now. It's hard to find good tacos. You know why? Because the CIA put mercury in the feed. They put it in the fertilizer and in the feed. So when you try to do carne asada, it comes out hard and it turns salty.
Who's doing that?
CIA.
Why are they doing that?
They're weirdos, man. I'm telling you, it's called bros. You know what they wanted to do? They wanted to kill all the women because they were selling their wounds.
How do you know all of this information?
I lived it. I was forced to. I'm telling you, okay. Let me see. It's Junior. They drowned Junior in Pyro Lake. And then it's Tony's twins. They were born dead. Tony, and then was my grandmother. My grandmother before that. Then it was my grandfather, and then it was Marco Javier.
Have you been to prison?
Yesenia. Huh?
Have you been to prison?
Only federal. I've been dismissed every time. I always fight my cases, man, because I'm being persecuted by some diplomats that are out of their CIA agents out of the jurisdiction of the diplomatic community.
And why do they exist?
It's Spain. It's the Antichrist. The Antichrist is Spain. There's three of them. The Omen, the Antichrist, and Spain. It's in the Bible. But look at this. So McGill, the director of the CIA, he's in prison. He's in prison right now. So they got weird ways, right? So he puts his hand on the Bible, sticks his finger in his butt, makes a pact with Satan, right? They're weird like that. What other way could I say it?
Hey.
There's only one way to say it. It's like that. Even I apologize if sounds.
No.
So he says, I want to reverse everything Jesus did. Everything in the Bible. So at the end, it's supposed to end in catastrophe, right? Catastrophe, pest, destruction. But he reversed that too. That's why I know it's gonna be all right. Because he didn't stop. He should have stopped right there. He should have had a priest with him. And he said, you gotta stop right here if you're gonna do that, right? No, he reversed that too. So I said, I know there's gonna be a lot of chaos, but at the end it's gonna be all right because he didn't,
Mm-hmm.
And now he doesn't know what.
Do you blame the CIA for why you live in your van?
In my what?
In your
Oh yeah, well I have no money. Well, this is where I'm wanted right now,
Mm-hmm.
Well, you gotta use good bait,
Yeah.
I'll get picked up. I didn't even think I was gonna make it this far. I lived for 15 years thinking I was gonna be dead the next day.
They're supposed to kill you, you think?
Yeah. They're supposed to kill everybody. They have a nuclear warhead that was supposed to pop everybody's heart.
It's crazy.
That's why they put mercury in the fertilizer. And then they were shooting missiles, nuclear warheads at the sun, so it could shoot more heat, so we could overexhaust. You know how the dialysis were opening like liquor stores?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're closing. It's because of me, because of the VAWA motion. Yeah, the Falls Church Virginia awarded me the VAWA motion. That's a bad bite.
So you're pretty known around these parts, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you been in this part of LA?
2 years, 2.5, something like that.
What's your what was your main kick it spot back in the day? Like, what was your stomping grounds?
Well, I was a homeowner in a family man for 13 years. and then they gave me a 5150 charge. Because I beat the CIA. The CIA was using manipulating the law to say I was crazy that I didn't beat. They were trying to give me political auxiliary, change my name, and then someone else was going to get the lawsuit. One of them was going to get the lawsuit. They were going to get stronger with political auxiliary. And if they say I'm incompetent, then you can't testify. You can't testify for yourself. You can't stand in the courtroom and say I'm not crazy or this happened to me, because you're not going to be believed. You're incompetent. So, and then they fooled everybody when they touched the sun, the ball spot in the sun. They blindfolded everybody. So they're telling everybody, no, it's his fault because he doesn't fit with us and this and that. So he turned everybody against me. You know, the people could be very mean in a crowd, in a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Angry people.
Yeah.
But yeah, they can hurt you.
Yeah.
So that's what they did. So I had to stand up to a lot. I got my ass kicked 3 times, 3-4 times.
How long were you when you did go to jail? How long were you in there for?
I did for 3 years.
3 years straight.
Yeah, they lost me in the system, and then the Federal Bureau of Investigations had to go in for me. They couldn't find me.
You think they lost you on purpose?
Huh?
You think they lost you on purpose?
Yeah. They were trying. Yeah, I was close to death a lot of times.
If you hit the lottery for $1 billion, what are you doing with that money?
I'll give it to a bum.
All of it?
Yeah, I'm telling you, I got a settlement that's it started at 300,000 million trillion gazillion. So right now it's about a billion trillion gazillion, something like that.
So
seriously, and then they picked me to cash in Aussie, right? Aussie's ancient Christ. All interest, minerals, gold, everything. But the people that owned it, okay, the first house in California, that's the Aussie, Betsy Rock. I don't know what's the story behind that, but so it says that I'm entitled to the interest 500 feet below my property and below. It says 500 feet and below. You know how far that is? And
that's
below?
a lot. That's really.
That's all the way. That's all the way to China.
Yeah.
So it's all the interest and everything that goes into that's never been dug up. King Tut's gold. You know, he had a lot of gold. Fort Knox, all the Vatican, all the interest. So if I'm getting interest off everybody's gold, and it said gas, carbons, brass, copper, minerals. Yeah, and the thing is, you know how I gotta be honest, because hopefully I don't get in trouble. Then we'll cut it short here. You know, because people are not gonna. You can bleep this part if you want. So people are born with D, right? You can eat, so you can hear. You know, the wind. You can hear the wind. The wind. The words I made for the wind to take. So I was raised without it.
You're raised. You can't hear wind.
No, I didn't hear till 37.
You couldn't hear till you were 37?
Yeah, because then the owner of the Aussie, which is the director of the CIA, McGill, he'll arrest me or kill me, and I wouldn't be able to cash it in. And it's very simple.
So you were deaf until you were 37 years old?
Not deaf. You know what I'm talking about.
You said you can't hear. What do you mean?
E.
What's E?
E is eternity. E is eternity.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I learned about the spade and Omen and Antichrist. A movie about E. It's the E. And then you notice all the police cars before had E? What's the E for?
What is the E for?
For eternity.
Eternity. And what's eternity?
Eternity is afterlife. It's life in afterlife. For forever.
Yeah.
It's existence. I'm on TV right now. Come here.
Why?
I'm on TV right now.
Spiritual guy, huh?
Yeah.
You read the Bible a lot?
Well, I was very amazed ever since a kid on how this world, you know, because I used to wake up happy. I used to jump out of bed.
Are you into science?
A little bit.
Evolution? Do you believe evolution is real, or?
But evolution, that's how people.
You feel like we evolved from monkeys and gorillas, or?
Oh no, I don't believe in that.
You believe in Adam and Eve?
Yeah. One thing I could tell you.
Why haven't they found Adam and Eve's bodies?
I don't know.
Yeah, they would have been already disintegrated, wouldn't they? The bones would have been nothing by now.
One of my friends just got killed in Marines already.
Yeah,
He was shot in the spot that I built. And when they found him, there was 200 rats eating him.
You know the links with the broken nose is gone, right? From Egypt.
Who?
You know there was 2 cats in
The
Egypt.
Sphinx, you mean? Sphinx?
Yeah.
It's not gone. It's still there.
No, there was 2 of them. One with the broken nose and the other one. Society broke one of his nose because supposedly that's Ramsey, and the other was King Tut, and the one with the broken nose envied King Tut. So they got rid of the one. They got rid of Ramsey, I think. I wonder how. That's a demo. I think they were 2 miles long. Like 2 miles long.
You watch a lot of History Channel?
Yeah. But it's interesting. Yeah, about animals how they survive. It's just amazing how the body works.
Yeah. All right, so that's gonna close this out. Do you have anything else you want to say to?
Be strong. It's gonna be all right. Just you gotta keep a positive mind because that's the only thing that's gonna win. Keeping a positive mind. It's gonna be all right. He didn't think it too far through. You know. It's amazing how somebody could be so smart but be such an idiot at the same time. Because he's real intelligent to attack, to be evil, but he's just something.
Do you think there would be good without evil?
Well, you always have trouble. I mean,